Hi guys, Chox here, and welcome back to my channel, to the gardening playlist for a Happy Canada Day garden tour, because guess what? Things are growing. Let's go have a look. Oh, look at my cool shirt. Happy Canada Day. Succulent flower. So just to add that in there. Yeah, it's a crazy flower. It's at the screen and there isn't really a good place to take a shot of it. But yeah, little succulent flowers. Hopefully this one will flower too. Alright, now back to the outside world because we're in here for no random reason. Okay, so starting off in the Pier Garden, even though it should now be the Gnome Garden because Carl and Annie are sitting there. The peonies are just, they're getting bigger balls on them. Yep. I'm going to have to tie them in somehow because they're really going to be drooping over this walkway soon. I don't particularly like the walkway. I use it mostly, but I usually just kind of walk in the grass. And then I noticed here in our pile of junk, these palm-looking things could be lilies. And so I think I want to get in here and take these and go and put them in the fairy garden in the lily section and see how that goes. So I think that's going to be a project I'm going to take care of today or tomorrow. So here we are. Let's look at the garden just around the pier. I still haven't planted any herbs in there because I'm not sure where the safe place is that I put my seeds. That looks like purslane. I think that's how you say it. I think that's what it is. I'm not sure. Okay, so we had some rain, as you can tell by the back of the house, and looks like it needs to be watered again. But when I planted this, I did 3 footsteps in the back and then 2 footsteps in the side, and then I put the big rock in the middle so we could stand on it. But look at, okay, sunflowers, but I mean still, yeah, I did sprinkle sunflowers right all the way along the back. So oh, there's a couple more back there. Can you see them? And it looks like just some more grass poking up. I don't really see anything like in this area where, oh, there's a sunflower right there. And then poking up the hull. Let me get that off. Oh no, just leave it. Right here. I'm not sure if that's something that I had planted or, because it looks very similar to the other weeds right there. Oh, it's another sunflower sprout. So yay, we're going to have a few sunflowers in here at least. And then this looks like something is sprouting up in here. These leaves are a little more broad, like it might actually be something. And you know what I did, right? Like these leaves might be something. So I put the labels of the seeds underneath. Oh, and the ants are loving it. So there's annual cut flower, foxgloves, and sunflowers back here. All right. So I guess we are getting some of the things that I planted. So hopefully this little garden here will start to look a little nicer like JT's garden there. But let's skip his garden and go look at the peonies. Yeah. Our nice lovely assortment of weeds because we haven't got in here to clean them out. And our overgrown unruly peony. Yes, Jackie, I know you love them. I would totally give this to you if I could. But here it is in our little front thing. The blooms are huge. It likes to attract all sorts of bugs. I wouldn't mind it if it were away from the house. So it attracts ants and bees and flies and everything. Lily of the Valley is all grown in. I haven't seen any snakes in this garden yet, but it's been very wet this year. Let's go have a look at the sumac. There's a dragonfly. That was big. So here it is, this poor little elkhorn sumac. I don't know. I just don't know. So we're just going to leave that to grow. And once again, here we are at the fairy garden. It is all big and green and lush and stuff. Perfect place to hide little things. So the columbine is all going to seed still, but I still have a lot of really purple flowers. Really pretty purple flowers. Little guys that we've added. There's the frog. We should take it over to the other side, but that's fine. So this is just kind of like become the little novelty area, I think. I can't really get anything to grow there, so I'm just letting it do its thing. The offshoot of the apple tree. This is becoming my favorite little section right here is the lily garden. And I'm going to transplant the, I took a columbine out of here, and I'm going to transplant those lilies from the Pier Garden to right in there. So hopefully it'll start going like a moon near a little circle. And it should be lovely. Because I don't mind getting rid of that one too to get more lilies in here. Because then it would be, it's still going to be framed nice with purple on the other side. I'm not worried about it. That's the fun about gardening. But those are looking so beautiful. So gorgeous. Ants, what are you doing in there? Get out of my lilies. Now, I can't really tell. These ones don't really have a strong perfumey scent. Stargazers, they have a strong perfumey scent. I don't know about the orange tiger lilies. Those are my favorite, actually. I love the orange ones. But these ones are super duper pretty. And I don't know what color that one is. And I don't know what color the other ones over on the Pier Garden are. But not too much happening here in the way of, the tulip garden, because they're done. The columbine's done in the back. There's some frogs having a little party in here. I was hoping this would attract snakes as well because of all the rocks. And I had a couple come through here last year. But like I said, it's been pretty wet. Yeah, it's just been pretty wet. So they're not really out and about basking. But, look at it, there's some sunflowers coming up. What the heck? Well, let's see how that works out. There's tons of apples coming up on this tree. Now, whether or not they're going to be any good is a whole different thing. I think I see a timer on my window here that says I have 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. This has got to be fixed. Okay, the yarrow's in flower. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And the lily of the valley here are still in play. But check this out. I planted some pansies. And I've got little sprouts coming up. Oops, this just came out of the... Oh, those little sticky ones. I really don't like them. They stick to everything. I don't like the way they feel on my fingers. Columbine. But look at this. I got some asters coming in there. I should probably thin that out and get rid of a few of them. And then just let the other ones grow. So that's quite exciting. The chive seeds are all going to... The chive seeds are drying up and falling into the ground again, so I like that. And then here, almost back at the beginning, I planted some bachelor buttons. So, mosquitoes. So it looks like they are sprouting up right there, and they need a thinning out. So that's it for my gardens. It's looking very green and lush and overgrown. But I quite like it. It's quite lovely. I'm happy with the way things are growing. Alright you guys, that's it for me for this week. It is a quick, short and sweet garden update. I just wanted to share with you that we've got some stuff growing. Wish you a happy Canada Day, even if you aren't Canadian, because that's just how polite we are. And I hope you have a great and safe weekend. Please feel free to click one of these boxes showing up around my head, and it'll take you to the gardening playlist, maybe even last year's playlist, I don't even know. So here I am just winging it, not a professional gardener, and I thank you for joining me. I will see you next time.